A mentor of mine once told me a story of someone who asked him if making 50 million naira a year was enough money. And replied to him that you do not call an amount enough. You call the limit of what you can achieve enough. So if all you can do is make 50 million naira a year, then that is enough. But if you can do more than making 50 million naira a year, and you're obviously making below your capacity, then we say you are not doing enough. My name is Babatunde Olaniro, and welcome you to a new episode of the Blow Council today. We'll be talking about how to set your business goals for the new year, the things you should be paying attention to, the things you should be thinking about, and how to ensure that your new year is a success for you and your business.
Welcome to the Blow Council, where we talk about everything personal development and business development.
What are business goals and how should we think of them?
Business goals are the objectives that you set for your business for the main purpose of setting the direction for your company or your business. Business goals also allows all team members to have a clear idea of where the company wants to go and what it wants to be. I would also say that setting business goals for the new year is all about having a high-level overview of how you want the new year to turn out for your business. Business goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Your business goals must be specific, and what I mean here is that they must be clear and easy for everyone to understand. Your business goals must be measurable, meaning the goals must be meaningful so you can easily measure planned versus actual results. Your goals must also be achievable, meaning they must be agreed upon and attainable. Does not mean you should set the bar too low because you want your goals to be attained or because you want your team members to be able to achieve them. The bar must be set high to stretch them to attain higher standards. Your business goals must also be relevant. This means the results you expect from your goals must be relevant to the vision and mission of your business. And the last but not the least, your goals must also be time-bound so they are achieved at the right time. They must be time-based and time-sensitive. Many times a goal is only worth it when it is actually achieved at the right time.
Why is setting business goals critical for success in a new year?
I think setting business goals are critical for the success of a business because they help you set the direction for your business. They also help you align all stakeholders so everyone is on the same page. Setting business goals also help you plan the resources required to achieve your goals. It also provides us an idea of what the work schedule would be like. Setting business goals also helps you understand your vision and mission of your business clearly.
Can you outline steps entrepreneurs can take to set realistic and achievable goals?
Step one would be for you to have a high-level overview of how you want the new year to turn out for your business. You can do this by making a list of, let's say the 5 most important objectives that, if achieved, will make the year turn out the way you want it to for your business. You can call this list, let's say, your main goals or your main objectives for your business. And you can also make this list as an individual or maybe in a group if you have a group of people together. Maybe you can do it as a sort of strategy session. Step 2 will work best for you if you have different teams managing and handling separate areas in your business. You may want to consider having separate sessions with the different teams with the goal of defining 5 most important objectives for each team. You can call these objectives, say, your sub-goals, and these are the sub-goals that will help you achieve your main objective that you set in step 1. Step 3 will be to have a detailed but rough idea of the resources you require to achieve your sub-goals. These are the sub-goals you have highlighted in step 2 on your own or with your team. And when I say detailed or rough idea, what I mean detailed is the sense that you should know the resources you will require. And when I say rough, in the sense, I mean you should have a rough idea of how to get the resources you need or how to make the resources available for your goals. When I speak about resources here also, I want you to know that I'm referring to the factors of production such as the land, labor, capital, and machinery. Step 4 is to create an activity schedule for the things you need to do to achieve your business main goals and sub-goals. This means you need to highlight the things you need to do to achieve your set goals, what you need to prioritize, what comes first and what comes next. It also makes sense for you to include an estimated timeline from start time to finish time for the activities you are planning with your team. I would like you to please also note that this does not have to be in the tiniest detail, like knowing your daily activities and what you will do every day, but you should have an idea of what the activities will require and an idea of how long in days, weeks, and months they will take. The next step, which is, I would say step 5, is for you to reach out to important stakeholders and provide all of them with a high-level brief of the business goals and plans for the year. Again, this is not to bore your stakeholders with details of your business operations, but it is to give them an idea of the direction your business intends to move in the coming new year.
What common mistakes should entrepreneurs avoid when setting their business goals?
There are many mistakes entrepreneurs should avoid in general, but in terms of business goals specifically, entrepreneurs should avoid things like setting business goals that are unrealistic and unattainable for the current capacity of your team. Your business goals may very well be achievable, but if you do not have the right people to execute them and bring them to fruition, then you'll be doing yourself and your team a big disservice. Another thing is that entrepreneurs should also avoid setting business goals that are too low, just the way you don't want to set business goals that are too high. Don't want to set business goals that are less than your team's ability to achieve. A mentor of mine once told me a story of someone who asked him if making 50 million naira a year was enough money. And he replied to him that you do not call an amount enough. You call the limit of what you can achieve enough. So if all you can do is make 50 million naira a year, then that is enough. But if you can do more than making 50 million naira a year, and you're obviously making below your capacity, then we say you are not doing enough. So you want to make sure you are not setting goals that are below the capacity of your team either.
What are some important things for entrepreneurs to take note of if they want to achieve success with their business goals?
Entrepreneurs must keep track of everything because everything matters. Yes, we know some things may matter more than other things, but there's nothing that doesn't matter when it comes to entrepreneurship and business. Entrepreneurs and business people must also continuously find ways to promote themselves and their products. You want to make sure that your business, products, and services are continuously in the minds of people. It is very important that you remind your customers of the value you have to offer them all year round. Also, as an entrepreneur, you need to know your numbers. I mean, the numbers that matter in your business. I'm not saying you should know all the numbers, but you should know your key numbers. You should know numbers such as your cost of producing, your profit margins per unit of sale, your cost of acquiring a new customer, your administrative costs, your key performance indicators, and whatever number is important for you to measure in your own type of business. So these are key things I think entrepreneurs should always take note of. So once again, my name is Babatunde Olaniro, and I thank you all for joining us in this episode of the Blow Council. Keep watching, and you can tell us in the comment section also some of your goals, some of your New Year goals. Let's share goals, and maybe I can also find a goal or two from some of your goals that I can add to mine for the new year. It's nice being here again today, and bless you all. Ciao.